It's all that I'm living is for the love of you. Oh yeah, babe. It's all that I'm living for the love of you. Come to me, son. May the sun shine in the sky over his children. So let me tell y'all something. I watched Betta Bluez yesterday. I watched Betta Bluez yesterday, y'all, and a girl was on cloud 20. The conversation that these musicians were having with the audience is detailed, recorded. Like it's recorded. And the artists, when they talk to God, they found a way to intricately hide God's word behind a wall. You can't get past the trumpet, baby, then the knowledge ain't for you. You can't get past the trumpet. The knowledge was never for you. Because, let me tell you something. Yeah, that sax was smooth. When that trumpet came on, I was like, tuning in. I was like, oh goodness. Look at God's glory. It was like unlocking and uncoding and rewiring and restructuring. And I was like, this is it. I was like, Father, where you at? I was like, where you at? Pull up. I was like, you gonna blow that trumpet right in the middle of my performance. I said, you gonna do that for me, Papa? That's that sun, girl. But anyway, let me talk like genuinely, because I really did love that movie and how Spike Lee figured out the dialogue. He made it almost to the point where it was his own musical transition. Like when Spike did that, I was like, damn, they been awoke. When did this come out? I was like, oh my gosh. The Renaissance men, you know what I mean? Like the builders from back in the day. We got to give thanks to them. From the feminine too, because when the girl got up on the stage singing, she blossomed like a flower. I was just like, that was all the work he put in the garden. And another nigga come in his garden and played that shit. I bet he was highly mad at that situation. I was like, I mean, that's a hard situation to be in. And then I was, my favorite scene in the movie, y'all, is when he go to Indigo's house. And Indigo is like, bitch, get out my face. She was so, oh yeah. She had that fire, like, get the fuck out my face. She was like, you ain't like your lesson. I am not number 2. I'm number 1. He said, well, here, I'll marry you now. Oh, man. And he had to stand there like a rock, too. Because he knew she would have tore through him and left his life. But he's like, I ain't going no motherfucking where. I'm right here. He said, save my life. the perfect understanding of what a woman knows for men, especially her black men. He's like, save my life. Because without the love of his life, which is music, which is conjuring the spirit of God, conjuring the spirit of that divine feminine, can be very addicting. It can, you know? And when you are a snake charmer like that, if you're a snake charmer like that, then losing that is like losing your life. You know what I mean? Not able to play like you once did. You know, you got her in your ear saying, no, a G flat. It's a G flat. What is you doing? I'm out of here. That's how they made love. He's like, no, you can't give me A, B, C, D, E and lower it with a G note. Come on, baby. You're going to have to go find you another muse. The music ain't here. I gotta go. And then here come Indigo, giving him a pass, giving him that lifeline from her breath back to his. One kiss, it's that lifeline to hook you on the branch so you stay. You ain't going nowhere, baby. You staying right here with me. Shoot, you staying right here with me. And that was so intricate. And one of the scenes, I don't want to talk about it, but I feel the need to, because I know anger is a big thing. And the type of anger that I felt when they was beating him up in the alley, I was like, oh shoot, I shouldn't watch this. I had to close my eyes. I was like, I was like, if anybody, it's a scene. They had to be calm down and be like, it's a scene. It's just a movie, baby. Calm down. But when I saw that, I had some anger bubble up inside me. I was like, ooh, I could conjure fire with this shit. Hold on. Let me close my eyes. I had to calm down. Because the movie was so well done, well written, well communicated. And how Spike Lee was leaning like that, like it's a style. I was like, nah, baby, his scales are. When you go into debt, debt, your scale get off. You can't bet on a word. You can't bet like that. Your scale gonna be lopsided. Boy. Got my baby all fucked up with your shit. Luckily, it's just a movie. But that was very clever to show that it was almost like cartoonish in the, you know, low vibrational dip, you know? And then when they broke his hand, you know, I was like, oh shoot. They're trying to even out the debt. When you get your cash on the other hand, maybe you could maybe your fingers is the penance. But I don't know. It was just a very beautifully made movie. Like, I saw, you know, stops and goes and like spiritual cinema. You know, I would see the souls behind maneuvering and shaking. I was like, damn, this is clever. I was like, this is so beautiful. How I get Mo Betta Bluez. And I remember when I was growing up, they used to say, who do you think you are? I said, Moore. I'm a Moore. And they said, what? They used to say, who do you think you are? And I'm like, I'm a more. They're like, you don't even know what you're saying. I said, I'm more better. And then I would get punched in the face. That used to beat my ass because I had an attitude problem. It was bad. Like, I would roll my eyes and be like, one day I'm going to remember this. I was like, you slapping me across the face felt good. Because in the future, when I get to my throne, I'm going to remember that slap as a kiss on the cheek, Judas. I'm going to remember that kiss as a slap on the cheek, Judas. And I begged you, Judas, not to fucking do that to me. I love when my flowers start to get a little old and wilted, because the potency of the music is better, you know? Because when I buy a yellow rose, it's a trumpet. That's how I hear the sound of the trumpet. So that's why I was like intrigued. I was like, let me go watch Betta Bluez, because I feel like, you know, the roses get to a certain point. Like this point right here is more like, it goes deep into the ground. It's like we're dying, but we still want to let out the glory, sing 24/7. You know, we're wilting. But then when they dry up, I say, you in my bath water, you in my garden. When I make this water and I put you inside of this water, guess what? You activate, baby, and your soul comes from that flower, and I pass it on. I pass that shit on. I do not let my baby flowers go to waste. I don't care how many dry flowers I got in the house. I always take that spirit from the rose and put it in my bath and just sit with time and just be like, thank you so much, flowers, for sitting in here with me and listening and talking to me and putting music on and stuff. But yeah, last night watching Betta Bluez gave me a that I needed, that like the trumpets are going off type thing, and it's so beautiful. Yeah. Chicken little, you want some food? Chicken little, you want some food? Chicken little, you want some food? Chicken little, chicken little, chicken little. Anyway, I think that's all that I have for today. I might get back on later, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I was going to write some poetry down because I wanted to write some poetry to my father. I felt very inclined to write words for my father. And just wait on that. I might do that today and pass that out to y'all. And I'm just still in the basking in the ambiance of a movie that meant a lot to me growing up and helped me to wake up to a different conversation, you know. But we're done here. Have a good day. You are loved.